Do you find yourself looking to other YouTubers who are open like you are? Because a lot of them have certain talents that they do. Some are comedians, some are musicians, but like you actually open up about some serious like things that you've talked about. Are there other people that you saw doing that, and then, or did you feel like you needed to be a voice?
The thing is, I don't know if I want to be a voice. Like, you know, I feel like it's important to do it, especially in the black community. Like, mental health is like it's a taboo subject. You're supposed to just be like, man up. Like, why are you sad? It's not a real thing. It's not a real problem. So, like, Meech on Mars, the Viner, or ex-Viner, because that's dead. But he was really open about his mental health. I was on a short film that he made called Be Happy, and I played his dad. And, like, it was just like about that topic, about his anxiety, depression, and all that. Dodie Clark, Dodalotto.
Dodie?
Yeah, she's the greatest. We were talking a lot about that yesterday too, and she's very open with it. And yeah, man, I think just got to make sure that people know they're not alone in feeling a certain way. That like the people they look up to also go through the same things that they're going through, and I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah, because you were having a pretty good time on the channel, and like so it's. I think sometimes people forget, like, they see you in a great place, you're having a good time, it's really funny, your videos are great, to, like, come around and open up and say, look, sometimes you get some flack for this.
Just real sad.
Yeah.
I just be real,
I mean, I think it's important to, well, you got to find a balance of, like, being how open you are with, like, your mental health, but I think it's important to, like, let people know that, like, for example, in my college, like, there's people that have been like, yeah, like, why is he so, like, he's so happy and positive online, but then sometimes in real life, like, he's down. It's like, that's because I'm sad. Like, I'm going to class and I'm not feeling good. Like, this is not a great place. So, like,
it's like you're a real person.
Exactly. Like, I don't want people to always
feeling.
expect me to be like one emotion, because it's just obviously not realistic. But I think that's what a lot of people, or YouTubers, just actors in general, they're always expected to be in a good mood.
Yeah. Do you interact with your fans a lot? Through
try.
Online?
I mean,
what kind of stories, what kind of things do they share with you and talk to you about?
Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of people just tell me, for example, that I say this, like, all the time, but just the fact that I went through a point where I was really just, like, rejecting my culture as an Ethiopian. Like, I feel like a lot of people related to that in a way with what their own cultures are, whether they're Japanese, Indian, So, like, a lot of my messages are just from people that have been able to embrace who they are. And it's like the culture thing can also go into just literally just who you are, as in like your sex, your gender, just anything like that. So that's all it is, man. Just trying to just be happy with who you are. That's the best part of life. Like,
Good
if you
enough.
could do that, that's it, dude. That's crazy.
Do you think YouTube has enough of
I
those?
got one clap over here. She
They're
knows
just
what I'm
coming
talking
over
about.
here. Do you think YouTube has enough of that content up there? Because they're starting to get a pretty good variety of stuff. Do you think, how much more room do we need for people to, like,
We need more
be
black
real?
people.
What?
We need more black people. But, wait, hold on. You're just saying content in general? What do you mean?
More content like you, like outspoken,
Oh.
not being afraid to just say and talk about things instead of.
Yeah, they could just put me higher up there. They could just put me
promote
on the
it?
trending page. They do, actually. They've been really cool about that recently. Yeah, I would really hope that they would. I think there just needs to be a more of a variety, because there's a lot of content that, like, doesn't really, what I try to do mostly is have something that you can walk away with. I feel like there's a lot of, like, good comedy, like, great comedy that I can, like, think about later, but then there's a lot of, like, things that you just kind of watch and you forget about because it wasn't really, like, a satisfying, I don't know, you know what I mean? There's a lot of, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Challenge videos? I don't want to hate on challenge videos. I like challenge videos.
Do you do any of the challenge video?
I have not. Somebody collab with me, please. I'm trying to get on that.
I'm asking this to everybody too. As a creator, are you intimidated by how many social platforms we have to deal with now, and like blasting an identity out there at every different direction, or do you just not even think about that?
It's stressful just because, like, it shouldn't be stressful just being a YouTuber. I mean, it's supposed to be like an easy job, but just trying to stay relevant, and you got to do like all these. I delete Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat like every day off my phone, like the app. I delete that every day just because I realize all I do is just go from thing to thing and refresh and try to like, it's just a void, man. Just trying to be able to please a lot of people, just keep up with it. So I just kind of just relax and I just post whenever I want to post. I don't try to force anything. I just make it come naturally. I think that's the healthiest way to do it.